Hey guys, I'm here again, and I'm going to talk about a different aspect that I mentioned last time. Error pennies. So the error pennies um, are pennies like I got a few examples. I'll give you a couple of examples. I was getting pennies from the bank, from the getting 50 rolls and all that, and I had gotten a 73 and a 74D memorial pennies with Kennedy's head on it. So instead of being worth a penny, they were worth $60 to $100. Those were my most expensive pennies for a long time. I've been collecting pennies now for a couple of years. Now, then I found from the bank, wasn't even from all these people. I was buying thousands of pennies, 9,000 pennies at one time. It was from pennies from the bank. I found a 1927 on the front side, and on the back side it was blank. And I looked, and there was only one of those for sale on Macari or wherever it was, and he was asking $350 for it. And pennies are from year and grade. That's how pennies are judged for value. And he was asking $350, and his penny was in terrible. It wasn't even in good condition. My penny was in like very fine condition.
350?
His was asking $350. I think mine's worth like $650, $700, but I'm not selling it. But I'm just saying that's an example of error pennies. And there's all kinds of error pennies. They have books now that have error pennies in them, and the whole book's full of error pennies, whether they're old or new or just you know. And then they have mistake pennies. So not just error pennies, like, and I'll give you the biggest example I know. 1943. See, and what ended up happening was because of the war, they started making steel pennies. But before they made the steel pennies, there was 5 pennies that were made of copper. Or actually, I think actually they were bronze, is what it came out to be. And those are the most expensive pennies. Natural, I'll say natural pennies from the mint. The mint has produced a bunch of error pennies. I'm just saying. And the other tidbit of a note is they've been proof pennies from 1909 to 1958 for wheat pennies. They made proof pennies for all of those years. And the only pennies I've ever gotten from proof are memorial pennies, were the Lincoln pennies that have the 4 pennies that I paid $16 for from the mint. And those are the only proof pennies that I got that have never been touched. I don't sell those. And I'm not buying those. But they're available. I'm saying that's something that they produced, and that big collectors do deal with those. I'm not. I don't collect those. I'm still collecting decades and Indians, both things. I'm just saying, and I buy and sell wheat pennies and Indians and penny collections. AlThePennyGuy.shop. Go there. You guys have a good day. God loves you. Read the Bible.